Yeah, start.
Today's date is 2nd March 2016. This is Julfikar Sanctuary and I am going to conduct your speaking test. Can you first tell me your full official name?
My full official name is RAFSAN, as it is in my passport and other documents.
And what name do you want me to call you?
I would very much like you to call me by RAFSAN, as everybody calls me.
Mr. Rafsan, where are you from?
I'm from Chittagong here. I live 40 minutes away from here. It's in a place called Kushi. It's a society basically.
Do you think it's a good place to live?
Yeah, it is actually really posh. A lot of business people, high class people live there. So it's a really good place to grow up in.
How long have you been living over there?
I've been living in this place for like 2 years, and it's a really nice place. I like living there.
Did you see any changes over the period?
Yes, in the last 3 or 4 years, our economy is developing a lot, and the society, it has, there are a lot of buildings now. There are a lot of, since more high class people are moving in, there are a lot of more buildings and less nature to see.
Okay, let's talk about physical exercise. Do you like to take part in physical exercise?
I personally actually don't like working out, but other than, I think yes, physical exercise has to be done. I do run around in the morning.
What forms of physical exercises are very favorite or very dear to young people?
I would say most people like running, push-ups, and crunches. These are actually the most easiest things to do, and they don't actually need to go to a gym, or they can do those things in their home. It's much more convenient.
Okay. Do you think the people nowadays are healthier than ever before?
Yes, people nowadays are more concerned about their health. People do love food, and since they love food, they have to be concerned about their health. So yes, I see a lot of people going to the gyms every day. There are more gyms in Chittagong than a year ago. So I would say yes, people are more concerned.
Do you think obesity is much of a problem for today than before?
What is the problem?
Do you think obesity is much of a problem of today than before?
Sorry, I couldn't get it.
Do you think obesity?
Getting fat.
Obesity, getting bulky.
Also, being bulky. Yes, I think being bulky is a problem. People need to stay fit. Being bulky puts them in a situation. Being bulky actually causes a lot of problems in your body. For example, diabetes. Then there is always heart pressure problems. So I don't think being bulky is a really good choice.
Right. Now, how do you get young people to do physical exercises?
Well, I think I think the best way to do is actually show them what exercise can do to their body. People nowadays actually are more enthusiastic about their looks. If you work out, then you get a nice body shape. Then it keeps it puts you in a really.
What can government do to put people into exercise?
Well, government can take a lot of projects, like they can put slides in the road and show that if you being unhealthy and fat can put people in a lot of diseases and heart problems. And government can open up open parks and gyms where there is less cost for people to go there, and this way people.
Well, thank you very much. Now I'm going to give you a card, and the card is for the topic, and also answer valid questions based on that you prepare. Would you like to start now?
Yes. Thank you for letting me speak about the part I would like to comment. There have been a lot of places I've been so far in my life, but one place I would really like to go in is BAND.mp4. At first time I actually heard about BAND.mp4 when I was really small, but I got to saw it when my brother went to join his army camp. He was placed at the BAND.mp4 sector. So when he came back, he bought some pictures, and those pictures really amazed me. BAND.mp4 is 60 to 65 kilometers from here, and if I really plan on going there one day. The best thing I like about Bandhavgarh is its nature. You won't find a place like Bandhavgarh in Bangladesh, I guess. It's really high up in the mountains. There is actually a place, it's called Nivri, and it's so high up you could actually touch the clouds. Then there is this Boga Lake. It's really renowned place. The water there is greenish, and the place is. It's almost like you could. There is always some cloud. Some people smoke flowing over there. It gives it a creepy look, but it's really fun to watch and be there. It's something to experience. Then there is these three mountains. They actually stand side by side, and you could say a lot of people say that they look like the three king heads. It's something from philosophy. And then there is also the tribal people that lives in Bangladesh. Their culture, their foods. Bandhavgarh has one of the best renowned foods, I would say. They have they have this cuisine that tastes really, really good. Then the clothes they show in Bandhavgarh, they're really hard to find, and those clothes are really, really comfortable to wear, and you actually don't get those clothes, and if you do find some, they're really expensive. So that is something worth looking for. So I would say Bandhavgarh is actually a whole package. There is nothing to miss. The nature, there is nature to see. There is new people to meet. There is new foods to eat. There is new places to travel.
Thank you very much. Now we will move on to the third part to a discussion. Let's talk about international tourism. Why do you think people want to visit other countries?
People nowadays, world is becoming more globalized. It's like more of a country than a globe, because now people like to go for first why people go there is because of the healthcare facilities. People are more concerned about their health. That's why people go for healthcare facilities. Singapore is really popular for that. Then there is also multinational companies, means companies have more branches in more countries. That's why people have to go for meetings from one place to another. So they have to travel around between countries. And people nowadays actually likes roaming around the world more, and there are more tourist places over the world than before. That's why people like to go in their free time. They like to roam around the world to have a good time.
Well, thank you. What makes some places very attractive to tourists?
I would say the best thing about a tourist place is obviously because it has something worth looking to. And the first thing that comes to my mind is obviously its natural beauty. There are a lot of for a place to be tourist place, it doesn't have to be something commercial or anything.
Okay, can you mention some of the